New details only on Eyewitness News about a missing teenager, Nicholas Tellis. The 16-year-old was last seen in 2024 in Fresno's Tower District. As we first told you, Nicholas was found last month thanks to a California-based nonprofit called Finding Kids. He was reunited with his mom, but ran off again. Nicholas was later found in Alameda County. They placed him in a group home, and he ran off from there too. I recently sat down with Nicholas's mom and the organization that found him to learn why cases like his are so difficult and the lessons every parent of a teenager should know tonight.
Between you and then Finding Kids, that was the first time I actually felt seen through this entire thing. It was the first time I had seen actually any care or concern, any empathy.
Valerie Tellis is on an emotional roller coaster. Sleepless nights turn into exhausting days, wondering if her son is safe. Those questions were answered when she finally saw Nicholas face to face, but the reunion lasted less than an hour.
When he ran, it was like a ton of bricks coming down on my head because I let my guard down, and then I started the whole thing like, I should have just told him no. I should have just drove home. I should have just, all of the what ifs.
Valerie admits there are no easy answers.
I'm not stupid. There's no really fixing this until he wants to fix this, because he's at that point where it's over that part where we can bring him home and fix it.
She says she hopes other families don't have to experience the same pain.
I see at least 3 new missing posters on social media or the news every day just from Fresno and Madera County. And they're all the same age that he was when he went missing.
Cases like Nicholas's are exactly why Finding Kids exists. The nonprofit's CEO, Isabel Finney, tells me on average, 53 kids are reported missing every day in California.
Nicholas is not an atypical case for us. So we see this over and over and over again every single day. I'm confident that we will find him and be able to help him. We already have. We're not going to give up.
Finding Kids partners with retired law enforcement officers turned private investigators to track down missing and exploited children. Each missing child is assigned their own investigator. In most cases, they're able to locate children within just 30 days.
Every day that a child is without parental supervision, that is not in school, harm can befall that child. It could be trafficking, it could be assaults, gang activity, whatever it is. Every day that that child is missing, that child could fall into something that could be forever life-altering.
Investigator Jeffrey Walker tells me Nicholas's case remains part of an active criminal investigation. He says one of the biggest challenges is when children, especially boys, are labeled as runaways.
They're boys, they tend to be viewed as less at risk. That's not the case. They can be just at risk as the girls are. So we tend to gloss over runaways. These are problem kids. There must be something wrong at home. Mom must be doing something wrong. And that's not what's happening.
In fact, Finney says the word runaway itself can create a dangerous assumption.
We have to educate the public. The term runaway is a major problem. We cannot use the term runaway. The R word needs to go, right? We should never talk about a runaway. And people will assume that they are running away from a bad circumstance at home. That is rarely the case.
She stresses all parents need to pay attention to what their children are doing online, but also have those difficult conversations about drugs, alcohol, and vaping.
The question is not who's smoking weed at school. The question is who's not smoking weed at school.
She says every case Finding Kids accepts has these common concerns.
In 100% of our cases, without one exception, weed is involved. So is alcohol.
So what is next for Nicholas? Finney says her team will continue searching, and she's confident they will find him again.
The sooner we can get Nicholas stable and on a healing journey and clean, the sooner he will realize that he is a victim, because he doesn't realize that now. And the sooner that he will start to want to seek justice for himself, which is part of the healing journey.
What is the best outcome in your list, tell us?
Be at home with mom.
And that's exactly what Valerie Tellis is hoping and praying for.
I'll never give up on him. I don't care if he's 50. As long as there's breath in my body, I will be here to help him when he's ready to get it.
And Valerie, she gives so much thanks to finding kids. While working alongside law enforcement, they were able to find Nicholas in less than 60 days. Isn't that incredible? And as you heard, they are back on that case right now. If your child is missing, goes missing, or if you know of a missing child, you can submit their information to Finding Kids. You can also help with the donation to make sure that they can continue to do this important work right here in our state, and as they continue to look at opportunities to expand beyond. And on a personal note, I want to take just a moment to thank photojournalist Orlando Garcia. That was our final report together. For 4 years, Orlando and I have worked nearly exclusively as a team. In fact, 99% of the projects I have worked on have been shot and edited by Orlando. Our very first story together was the loss of Gonzalo Carrasco. That emotional interview created a bond between us, and together we have tackled some very difficult topics, including suicide prevention, fentanyl traveling to Southern California, Arizona, and Oregon, raising awareness about its deadly dangers, and human trafficking, work that recently earned us both an Emmy nomination. Over the years, we have shared more than 50 stories together, nearly every single one of them exclusive. But beyond the work was a true friendship that was built. While we have always been very close partners professionally, we've also supported each other through some of life's most difficult moments. Orlando tragically lost his younger brother, and recently, as you know, I lost my father. Those experiences, we've leaned on each other, but we have also been able to celebrate some of life's greatest moments, including Orlando becoming a first-time dad. So much of my success here at CBS 47 News is because of Orlando Garcia. His talent, his creativity, and his dedication behind the camera. Orlando, we congratulate you on your new opportunity, and we will certainly miss working with you.